Welcome to the HFT Stocks and Options Commentary. I'm Paulo Navarro. Today is Thursday, February 21st, 2013. For the market internals, the New York Stock Exchange advanced decline differential closed at negative 1066. Nasdaq advanced decline differential closed at negative 942. We had 11 new 52-week highs for the S&P 500 and 5 new 52-week lows. This was pretty bearish reading today for the market internals overall. For the Volatility Index, the dollar weighted put call ratio in March, April, and May, all of them neutral readings, with 58% of the total premiums paid, 27%, and 10%. The rest of them were pretty little volume overall. Here we have the daily chart for SPX. We have another down day, down 0.63% for the day. We touched the 1500 today. Important that we hold that level, but we broke the 0 sigma yesterday. We talked about it. And here we are clearly on CI on a down mode right now. I want to see if we are able to hold the 1490 level. That's going to be my target, my line in the sand. Pretty important level for me there. But so far that's 12 handles from here. So that's like almost 1%, a little bit less than a percent from here. Before I get either bullish or bearish in the market. Right now I continue to be neutral in the market so far. For the Qs were down almost 1% for the day. I am more bearish on the Qs than on the SPX. And here's the following. I want to see a negative 3 sigma or a 65.8. That's negative 3 sigma. That's around the 200-day moving average. Also, I want to see if that test, see how it handles around those levels, maybe get a flush from the week longs, and I would get bullish again around those levels if we hold on the Qs. For IWM, here we have it. We were down 0.83% for the day, and here we clearly broke the upward trend line yesterday. We continue and we confirm today. We also broke the 20-day moving average today. Next support I'm looking here for IWM is around 88, around these lows here, 88.25. Those are going to be important levels to hold. That's what I'm looking. This was a market leader. I want to see how this reacts here as we go forward. Remember here, I am neutral in the market. For the trend index, here we have another market leader. After the huge rally, we touched our target yesterday. We turned around, big reversal, and here we could see we continue today lower. I wanted to see a hold of the 5,780. That's going to be an important level for me to hold, and I would take my decision from there. But I still think we could drift a little lower before I get either bullish or bearish. I think we're in a neutral pullback. GLD, here we have a bounce of GLD, point up almost 0.75%. As you can see here, we touched our resistance on this trend line and we broke down. We were up almost 1% or higher, and then we sold out quite a bit. I'm bearish on gold, as mentioned yesterday. I said we were going to get a bounce. We were oversold short term, and here we're getting an inside day bounce. That's what I'm looking maybe for our next couple of days, consolidating around this area before we go lower to the 149 level. That's what I'm looking on the short term. Longer term, we will talk tomorrow about that on the weekly charts. For SLV, pretty much the same as gold here. Inside day bounce. We talked about the bounce yesterday, and here we have it. Currently bearish on SLV and GLD. I would prefer going short GLD at this moment. Once we break this trend line here, I would like also to press on SLV shorts. For SLX, the steel ETF, here we have these huge 2 down days. One of the worst performers here, but the important thing right now here, we are at the 200-day moving average. I want to see if we're able to hold that level. We have quite a sell here. If we are able to hold that level, I would try to get long against that 45.30 and try to rally it until the 48.40s. That could be a nice trade up, little risk, big reward. Also, if we break to the downside, trade against that 45.30 and look for a 42 print against those levels. Also a low risk, high reward trade. GDX was pretty oversold yesterday, touching positive 3 sigma on the daily chart. And here we have it. I think we're going to get a kind of a bounce to flattish market, and then we're going to continue our way lower. So longer term, I'm bearish on GDX. For Apple, here we have it. We were down 0.5% for the day, and we continue to go lower here on Apple. We're gonna have to see and wait and watch what the next couple of days bring. We are not getting the bounce we want. Apple tries to rally, goes basically flat, and then it comes back lower. So it looks like it wants to continue lower. I am bullish on the market on Apple so far, but I'm not gonna trade it bullishly until the chart changes and we break those couple of resistant points we have. Google taking a day out, down 1.78% for the day. Someone down, but nothing critical. And this is yesterday's chart, so this is wrong. Visa. The important thing here for Visa, we bounced off the 50-day moving average. Pretty bullish here. I think there's more upside from here. I would look for a test of the highs on Visa. This has been a market leader, and I think it will continue to be as we go higher.